Hello everyone, welcome back to another video of What If Naruto Took Being a Ninja Seriously, Part 1. Yesterday I uploaded Part 0, but I uploaded a couple days before and just forgot I uploaded it. So yeah, sorry about that. But it seems like a couple of you did not notice, which kind of surprised me. But anyway, let's hop right into it. So last time we left off with switching over to Sasuke's perspective at the academy. Last day, he is told that his team will consist of two other shinobi, Kiba and Hinata. Kiba because, well, he was said to be the second worst in the academy in terms of books and stuff. So it only made sense for him to be on the team. And plus, Naruto's old team happened to have one of Kiba's clan members. So that also contributed. And then there's Hinata. She is also on his team because he knew a Hyuga, and Hinata and Naruto do know each other because I don't know if I said this or not. Naruto does still save her from the bullies. In fact, he does a decent bit better of a fight. He doesn't beat them all, but he puts up a fight. I mean, that counts. Anyway, so yeah, he doesn't really care, but he at least knows that his team isn't going to be weak by any means, because he knows the Hyuga have a dojutsu, so that's a plus, and he knows he knows Kiba. He may have an annoying dog and be a bit annoying. He's also one of the stronger fighters, so he's pretty okay with this team. Anyway, let's go with what Naruto's wearing. He's wearing all orange except this stuff. He has the standard Leaf Jonin outfit, and we're gonna say the Hokage did not announce who Sasuke's team leader will be, so it'll, Anyway, Kakashi says, Kakashi and Naruto talk to each other beforehand, and Kakashi asks what test he's going to give them. Naruto responds with the only test I know. I know. Kakashi says, so it's that test, huh? Naruto grins and says, yep. Kakashi says, have fun. And he waves goodbye to Naruto. Naruto, unlike Kakashi, is actually on time to meet his team. He walks in the room and people see a kid wearing a vest around their age. They ask why he's wearing that and where he comes from, because we're gonna say people don't really remember the kid who skipped ahead a couple years. So yeah, Naruto introduces himself and says he is a Jonin instructor. A couple kids laugh and say, there's no way you're a Jonin. He then says, on the contrary, and disappears, and ends up at the back of the class and says, I'm quite capable. Sasuke and Kiba are interested. Hinata's happy because we're gonna say she recognizes Naruto, because it's kinda hard to, not recognize the kid wearing orange, blonde hair, blue eyes. So yeah. Anyway, Naruto asks for his team to meet him on the roof. They do. Naruto asks them what their likes and dislikes are. He says he'll go first. My name is Naruto Uzumaki. I like ramen, and my dislikes. Well, I'm not a whole big fan of how people look at me. So yeah. And then he asks, then he points to Hinata and says, your turn. Hinata stutters a bit and says, my goal is to be a strong kunoichi and show the person I like that I'm strong. Then he points to Kiba. Kiba says he wants to be the Hokage, and his likes are playing with Akamaru, and dislikes, he says, people who think they're cool, and looks at Sasuke. Sasuke says, I don't have any likes. I have a lot of dislikes. I do not have a goal. What I have, I will make a reality. To kill a certain somebody. Naruto then smiles and says, interesting. I have a question for you, Kiba and Hinata. I would have asked Sasuke, but I already know his answer. Have either of you ever seen someone die before? Kiba and Hinata look shocked and say no. Naruto says, well, unlike you two, Sasuke has seen his fair share and so have I. You'll have to get used to it though. Being a shinobi is serious. You're putting your life on the line in every mission. Well, most of them anyway. He then smiles and says, your goal as shinobi is to protect the village you were raised in. Not just that, your other goal is to make sure your comrades always come back alive. Naruto then says, tomorrow meet me in the forest around at 7 exactly. Hinata shows up on time, but Sasuke and Kiba run late. Sasuke a bit more than Kiba, but they're around 10 minutes late at most. So Naruto then says, I have 2 bells. Your goals are to retrieve these 2 bells. And if one of you can't, and the one of you who cannot retrieve the bell will be going back to the academy. Unless I see any of you unfit to be shinobi, in which case you all fail and will no longer be allowed to become shinobi. So yeah. Sasuke and Kiba not taking Naruto serious. Hinata, we're gonna say she does know he's strong, but not how strong he is. So Kiba, he does rush at Naruto, similar to Naruto did to Kakashi in canon, but he uses Fang over Fang to try and just take him out in one shot. Naruto catches this and throws him into a tree. Sasuke, Kiba, and Hinata, and Akamaru all look extremely surprised. And Kiba asks how he did that. Naruto responds with, I was chosen to lead your team for a reason. Each one of you I can help grow stronger. I knew members of your clans, and I know a lot about the eyes of the Uchiha. Sasuke, then hearing this, charges at Naruto with a kunai and throws it at his head, then performs the fireball jutsu. Naruto grabs the kunai, grabs an explosive tag out of his pouch and straps it to the kunai and throws it on the ground. And when it explodes, it dissipates the fireball. Naruto then vanishes from everyone's sight and knocks Sasuke out. Hinata, seeing this, knows that she has no chance, but she knows she at least wants to become a ninja, and this is her best chance of showing Naruto that she's strong. So she activates her Byakugan and charges at Naruto. Right before she hits, Naruto vanishes in a puff of smoke. Then, behind her, she hears the sound of a jutsu activating. This jutsu is a genjutsu. Yeah, small, weak genjutsu. Nothing serious. He just wants to test how good her Byakugan is. He even knows that the blind spot of the Byakugan, so he uses this to his advantage and launches a genjutsu. She quickly sees through this and releases it and charges back at Naruto grabbing her palm and flipping her. He then vanishes into the forest. A few minutes later, Hinata and Sasuke wake up. They know they should all work Hinata says they should all work together. And Kiba and Sasuke say, are you dumb? Only 2 of us can pass. Hinata says, we can settle who passes later. Sasuke says, fine, but I must pass. Kiba says, me too. Hinata then nods her head, and they go and attack Naruto. Sasuke having an idea. A reckless idea, but an idea. He tells Kiba and Akamaru to do that spinny thing again. Well, he uses Fireball to make them hot, where when Naruto goes to catch them, he'll burn his hands. In theory, this would work if it was on someone else, but during Naruto's training, he learned to make it to where his hands can't feel flames. That way, he can literally just grab fire styles. During his stage mode training, he got the idea to push chakra to him to make it to where he can't really feel it. Also by cutting off his blood circulation. Anyway, so they do this, and Naruto catches it, surprising Sasuke and Kiba. Hinata comes up from behind him and tries hitting him. Naruto then kicks Kiba and Nakamaru because they're still using the Fang over Fang, and goes to hit Hinata. But before he can, he's wrapped around by ninja wire. Naruto then closes his eyes and opens them again, and easily breaks from the wires. We're gonna say Sasuke was pushing all of his chakra through these wires, and Kiba was helping him. This means Naruto has more power than both of them combined, which kind of is true, but Sasuke doesn't believe it, even though he's being shown how strong Naruto is. Sasuke then performs a jutsu. We're gonna say Sasuke, hearing that a little kid did become a Jonin, well, not Jonin, Genin. He didn't know Naruto was a Genin. Well, Jonin. He does train a bit harder, so we're gonna say he learns a basic genjutsu. Not anything advanced. We're gonna say it's more of just one to bind him still. So Naruto, seeing this, is kind of impressed that he can use genjutsu. But then he remembers he's an Uchiha, so it kind of makes sense, especially considering he is Itachi's little brother and the son of Wicked Eyes Fugaku. We're going to say he did research on them as well, knowing that they were genjutsu masters. So he quickly dispels it and knocks all three of them out. And then he takes them over by a tree and sets their heads on each of them. Then he makes 2 clones, and him and the clones proceed to heal them. Shortly after, they gain back conscious, and Naruto says, "Congratulations, you passed," with a goofy smile on his face. Kiba smiles, and so does Hinata, while Sasuke just has a small grin, but he's extremely mad as well. Naruto then tells Sasuke, "When you awaken your Sharingan, I will tell you what you need to know, but I will not be training you in it." Sasuke asks, "Why not? You seem to be pretty strong." He says, "Yes, but I do not have the Sharingan. But I do know someone who does have it. And this person has a jutsu, a strong one, that only works with the Sharingan. So he would like to teach you it after you awaken your Sharingan." Naruto then asks him, does he even know how to awaken it? Sasuke says, "What do you mean?" He then says, "Do you know how the Sharingan activates at all?" Sasuke then says, "No," kind of angrily. Then Naruto explains, "The Sharingan is awakened through the unique chakra in an Uchiha's brain, or their octral nerves or whatever. So when they are in tense emotions, the chakra is released." He then says, "Typically this is no problem for an Uchiha, considering they feel emotions much more than normal people do." Sasuke asks, "What do you mean?" Naruto then says, "Say I were to like Hinata, but just on a small crush. Say you were to have that same crush, yours would be amplified about 5-fold. Hinata's blushing, and Naruto continues saying that typically the loss of a loved one is enough to awaken the Sharingan. But I have a theory about how you haven't awoken yours yet." Sasuke then asks, "What do you mean?" Naruto then says, "The day of the incident, by any chance were you put under a genjutsu? Sasuke says, yeah, I was. What about it? Naruto then says, I think the genjutsu may have messed it up to where you haven't awoken your Sharingan, and you won't until your next traumatic experience. So then Naruto explains that he will help Sasuke in terms of Uchiha history and stuff like that, general stuff about the clan and information on the Sharingan. And then he looks at Hinata and says, although you do have a clan and are one of the main members of the household, I can also teach you a decent bit about the Byakugan. One of my previous teammates was a Hyuga. Then he looks at Kiba and says, same with you. One of my previous clan members was an Inuzuka, I'm pretty sure. So he then says, I'll be able to teach you, all three of you, pretty effectively. And then they all asks, when did he become a Jonin? Well, Sasuke asks this, and Kiba and Hinata also are kind of curious. Anyway, Naruto explains he's been one for a few years. Then he explains that he became a Jonin when he returned to the village after completing his training and fighting against Yu Shinobi, his old team and team leader, Kakashi. But yeah. That's it for this episode. Sorry about the episode thing yesterday. Hope you all enjoyed, and goodbye.